Hiya's new Heat Ray 1991 Godzilla just proves why they're the king of Godzilla figures. I'm not gonna lie, when this figure was announced, it was something that I was kind of indifferent to buying. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. But after I got it in from Kaukus Toys, which is where you can get yours, I found out that this is actually like maybe the best Godzilla figure of all time. This box art is tough. The logo in Japanese is Aura, and Hiya is getting better at their box art. I used to think it was kind of dull, but like this one is a sign that they're going in the right direction with their box art. I'm not sure how I feel about Heat Ray versions of Godzilla figures. I always thought that you should just include the beam with the base figure. I don't know how I feel about having duplicates of every Godzilla in my collection, but I digress. Getting the figure out here, I'm actually very shocked at how different it is from the first one. Like, okay, yeah, obviously the translucent blue dorsal plates are new. Of course, I'm not an idiot, but like seeing it in person, the body is just completely different and they completely reworked the eyes, which I'm shocked at. The body has like a fresh coat of paint that the original didn't have. And when I put them side by side later in the video, you're gonna be able to see how stark those differences are. Getting them under some proper lighting, man, I am such a sucker for those blue dorsal plates. They look so nice. Hiya pulled them off extremely well. It's just that amount of flair that Godzilla needs. Something I didn't know was that they are actually translucent. I thought I was being tricked by some clever white shading and gradients, but they are just straight up translucent. Now, I was led to believe that all of Godzilla's dorsal plates glow blue when he shoots his atomic breath, but I guess it stops here at the tail. I didn't know that. And no, I'm not looking it up. Here you can really see those new eyes. They are so nice looking. It adds a lot of life to Godzilla. I don't know why they decided to change it for the Heat Ray version, but I mean, Hiya's always improving on their older figures, and it looks really nice, man. Compared to the older one, you can see that difference. They gave him more of these aura black eyes for some reason, and here it is compared to that first head sculpt. Any Godzilla collector that says, this head sculpt wasn't that bad is lying. It's terrible. Here you can see the differences I was talking about with the first release. It's like the paint is completely different, and I mean, not that I wanted to talk about Godzilla's toes, but those are different as well, and it's just like they added a new layer of paint on top of everything, and hey, wait. The dorsal plates are different. Of course, how you're supposed to display this figure is with the atomic breath part, and you simply just shove it in his mouth. It's not hard to do. I don't know why I struggled so hard on camera. Just bad day, guys. And yeah, man, I can't curse on YouTube, but like it's tough as the beam is translucent just like the dorsal plates, and I don't know why I thought like Hiya couldn't use translucent plastic. I don't know who put that propaganda in my head. Everything is super nicely done on this beam, like the blast effect where the beam meets the mouth and the spirals on the Heat Ray. It looks so good. Hiya could not have done better. Now, you know Hiya, they're not a stands type of company, so the beam just plugs into the mouth, so of course he's gonna be a little top heavy, no shooting the beam upwards or anything like that, but you can get him shooting wherever you need to. You do get a pair of swap out hands with this guy, and I can't lie to you guys, I really don't care. I don't think the hands are that different. I think if you're gonna give us swap out hands, go all the way. Even if it's hands Godzilla never makes in the Heisei series, just give us full fists, full lashing out hands, splayed out hands, holding hands, just give us everything. Why are you giving us this one pair of slightly different hands? If you watched my original 1991 Godzilla review, you know I gushed about this articulation. Well, I'm gonna do it again because it's so phenomenal. The head can move any direction you need it to. It's on like an unlimited range of motion. They did it so well. The torso is limited, as expected, but the arms can get a great amount of poses done, so you can get dynamic with that. It definitely looks a little stiff on footage, but that's all Hiya figures out of the box. I could recommend you guys heat this up. I don't really do all that. I just prefer to like pose it and then it'll loosen up on its own, but you could do what you want with that. Now's the point in the video where I gush about the tail, and you can't blame me, bro. Like, it is so perfect. I didn't know Hiya had this in them until I got the original version of this figure. It is just so nice to mess around with. It's so fun and satisfying to get into all those loopy, curly fry type of poses. You can hit them and nothing falls off. It's just, it's so nice. Overall, I hate saying this because I said it about the last version of this guy, but it is the perfect Godzilla figure. It's that timeless Heisei design, this time with the glowing blue dorsal plates and the beam. If you had to choose between the two, I think it's a pretty easy decision. Just get this one. You get the beam, you get the translucent plastic. It's nicer to look at. Click the link in the description if you want to get this for your own from Kaukus Toys. You can also use my code on screen to save a little bit of money. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.